Hi, Ava Sakowski with Ava Sakowski Marketing. I'm here at the Bellingham Ferry Terminal with my good friend Martha and photographer, videographer, and we're here to bring awareness to leaving great reviews for small business. We currently, as almost everyone knows, we live in a culture of negativity sometimes, and they're able to do that with a lot of anonymity and a bit of disregard for the person that they may be leaving that negative review for. So what I want to talk about today is how to handle a negative review when you get it. If you get a negative review, you want to answer it right away. And then the best thing that you can do after you answer that is not to be defensive, but to, of course, invite that person that's unhappy to respond back to you and find out what you can do to make them happy. And if you do make them happy, at the end of the day, you end up parting friends, you need to remember to ask that person to remove that negative review, because that will impact people that continue to look for you on Google. And Google is, again, one of the most powerful sources for reviews and referrals that we have out there on the internet. And it pulls from many, many different sources, not just its own review platform. The other thing that you can do is perhaps you can't make this person happy. Trust me, most businesses that have been in business for a long time have gotten a negative review because of the old adage, you cannot please everyone. So if you get a negative one, your best bet now is you need to get as many positive reviews as you can get. So that means you have to do the uncomfortable thing and actually ask for reviews. Whenever I do business with clients, I always ask. My business is not very old, but of course I'm a marketer, so I do know how important that is, and I always ask, is it comfortable? Not all the time, but I do attempt to make my customers as happy as possible, so I give them no reason to not want to leave a positive review for me, other than the fact that maybe that they're busy is probably the only reason that most of my clients haven't left me a wonderful review. I'm sure that that's true for you, so the important thing is to remember to ask. Asking for a review is part of your whole sale process. From the time that someone either comes to your website or leaves you an email and you go out and you give a service for that person, if you leave without getting a review, if you leave without them being able to tell everyone how incredible that you are, you've basically lost a huge opportunity to convert another 10, 15, 20, 30 clients over the course of the life of that review, which is actually forever, unless that person decides to either change it or take it down. So just a reminder that negative reviews are not anything to be afraid of, as long as you remember to ask for the positive ones and to respond to anything that comes in that's negative, because remember, your response is not necessarily for the person that wrote the bad review, but it's to show the other people that you are actually taking action, that you do care about your clients. And then they're going to see that most of your reviews are positive, and believe it or not, it usually never impacts you negatively if that's taken care of. So Ava Sakowski Marketing, thank you so much for your time. Leave a great review today for a small business to make small businesses great.